James Fenimore Cooper's The Last of the Mohicans, a narrative of 1757, is set during the French and Indian War, which pitted the British and their colonial allies against the French and their Native American allies. The novel is a tale of adventure, romance, and the clash of cultures in the untamed wilderness of colonial America. The story begins with Cora and Alice Monroe, the daughters of Colonel Monroe, the commander of Fort William Henry, journeying from Fort Edward to join their father. They are guided by Magua, a Huron warrior who secretly seeks revenge against Colonel Monroe. Along the way, they encounter David Gamut, a singing master, and Hawkeye, a skilled frontiersman, accompanied by his Mohican companions, Chingachgook and his son Uncas. Hawkeye, Chingachgook, and Uncas quickly suspect Magua of treachery and warn the Monroe sisters of the impending danger. Magua leads them into an ambush, but Hawkeye and the Mohicans intervene and rescue the sisters and Gamut. Magua escapes, vowing vengeance. The group continues their journey, facing numerous perils in the wilderness. They are pursued by Magua and his Huron warriors, and they must navigate treacherous terrain and evade enemy patrols. Hawkeye's knowledge of the wilderness and the Mohicans' tracking skills prove invaluable in their struggle for survival. As they travel, romantic tensions arise. Uncas, the noble and courageous Mohican, is drawn to Cora, while Hawkeye develops a deep respect for Alice's gentle nature. Despite their different personalities, the sisters both demonstrate courage and resilience in the face of danger. Upon reaching Fort William Henry, they find the garrison under siege by the French forces led by General Montcalm. Colonel Monroe is determined to defend the fort, but the situation is dire. The French forces are superior in numbers and artillery, and the fort's defenses are weakening. During the siege, Magua returns, further inflaming tensions and sowing discord among the besieged. He manipulates the situation to his advantage, exploiting the fears and prejudices of both the British and the Native American allies. As the siege intensifies, Colonel Monroe is forced to negotiate a surrender with Montcalm. The terms of the surrender allow the British garrison to withdraw with their arms and baggage, but Magua, driven by his desire for revenge, violates the agreement. He and his Huron warriors attack the retreating British, massacring many and capturing Cora and Alice. Hawkeye, Chingachgook, and Uncas pursue Magua, determined to rescue the Monroe sisters. Their pursuit leads them into the heart of Huron territory, where they face formidable challenges and dangers. Uncas, driven by his love for Cora, leads the rescue attempt. He infiltrates the Huron village and attempts to free the sisters, but he is discovered and captured. Hawkeye and Chingachgook launch a daring assault on the Huron village, aiming to rescue Uncas and the sisters. A fierce battle ensues, during which many warriors fall on both sides. In a dramatic climax, Uncas and Magua engage in a deadly duel. Uncas defeats Magua, but he is mortally wounded in the process. Cora, attempting to protect Uncas, is also killed by a Huron warrior. The deaths of Uncas and Cora leave a profound sense of loss and tragedy. Chingachgook, the last of the Mohicans, laments his son's passing and the decline of his people. Hawkeye, deeply saddened by the loss of his companions, vows to remember their courage and sacrifice. Alice, devastated by the death of her sister, finds solace in her faith and the support of Hawkeye and David Gamut. They return to Fort Edward, leaving behind the ravaged landscape and the memory of the fallen. The novel concludes with a reflection on the changing landscape of the American frontier and the inevitable clash between civilization and wilderness. Cooper portrays the Native Americans as complex and multifaceted characters, acknowledging their bravery, wisdom, and the injustices they suffered. Commentary. The Last of the Mohicans is a quintessential American frontier novel that blends adventure, romance, and historical fiction. It is a tale of the clash of cultures set against the backdrop of the French and Indian War. Cooper's vivid descriptions of the wilderness and his portrayal of the clash between European and Native American cultures have made it a lasting classic. The novel explores themes of loyalty, courage, and the tragic consequences of conflict, while also highlighting the beauty and fragility of the natural world. Despite some dated perspectives, its thrilling narrative and iconic characters continue to captivate readers, offering a glimpse into a pivotal period in American history.